top, and then Will Smith batting third, doing the catching. Max Muncy at third. In 13 starts, he's 0-9. Breaking pitch in there to get him. He's back with room. And the ball typically does
away.
Under for Perdomo. And Ariel, his first game here at Chase Field. Walker bats clean up. The rookie Corbin, and he was so efficient in doing so.
Last year too.
And on 3 pitches, sits down Josh Rojas. He's down on strikes. Is that a 96 mile per hour?
The hitters all pregame.
1-2. And Hayward is there, and Dustin May with a 1-2-3 first. 3-0 pitch.
That's incredible to think about, though.
4-pitch walk for Muncy to open this for a single day. And the first out. For him, middle of the first inning.
Here in Arizona.
Shoots this one down the left field line. Long run to the corner for Carroll. Still team. Make enough money to get gas in his car of the stadium. Bounces one left side. Perfect spot for it, and Nopen with 2 away. Here go the runners. Here comes the pitch. Taylor loops a ball into left field. That's down for a base hit, and it'll open the scoring as Muncy comes in standing up. Chris
swings the bat.
Going back, he's got room, and that'll do promo clock. Walker pulls it third and caught by Max Muncy. That point. Corbin Carroll takes in clock. Walker pulls it third and caught by Max Muncy. Just what he felt like he needed. That's Betts at second. Back-to-back lineouts to open the second. Slash into center field, and the first base runner of the game for Arizona. Catcher Gabriel Moreno. And he immediately grounds out to short. But might have just gotten under it and did. Thomas is there. He's got 11 home runs in this park. And he's the backdrop over first into the right field and got there, but couldn't get it cleanly. 3-1. Will Smith takes ball 4. Second walk of the game. Once he walked, came over that time and helped him out. The second one. Perdomo to a covering Kelly, but it's off his glove. And here comes Freddie Freeman to make it 2-0. Well, in here, Kelly comes back home and he rips one into left field. Can it scoot by Carroll? It can. Long relay throw from Perdomo's up the line. Martinez out at third. He walked him. Swing and a miss. Got him with a cutter. Third day. Deep comes running on. He's there. And that's the chase here. Helped Kelly out. It would have been ball 4 instead. And now Outman up there. The middle to Perdomo just in time to get Outman. Oh, backhand stab. Cannon of a throw. 1-2-3. Wow. Fastball by him. Strike 3.
His hands in, but no chance.
Wow. Fastball by him. Strike 3. How much of it is that just Carroll pulls it on the ground to second and Mookie Betts? Tried to lay off and does. On a 2-2 pitch, he's down on a good changeup from Kelly. 1-0 from Kelly. To second for 1, and Perdomo turns it to first. To lead off the 5th. Falta, 1 pitch and 1 out. Grounded to short on 3 pitches. 2 out. Banged into center field right at James Outman. Ground ball base hit past the diving Rojas. Extra bases to his walk tonight. Nasty pitch there to get him. And that's a walk, aided by the pitch clock violation. Ground ball right side. Marte's got it. Goes to second 1. Perdomo chucks. Early days, hitters could tell you where they are. Kelly deals and Outman rips one through the right side base hit under a hurdling Peralta, who's headed for third. Will Smith in to score. It's talking about some of the big games. Just single shy of the cycle and back on it. He just missed it.
He's been as dominant.
Walks Perdomo on 4 pitches.
Rojas gets into one and finds acres of space out in right field. There's no throw, and the Diamondbacks are on the board. It's an RBI double for Josh Rojas.
Marte takes strike 3, 97 to the knees. Freeman. And he gets Gurriel on 1 pitch and the 1-2. And once he cuts in front of Taylor, who still makes the play and throws his position well to get Thompson.
Second baseman,
rest used to be able to. Strike 3 called on Betts. Drives one the other way, left center field. Carroll on the move, track, wall, gone! Freddie Freeman.
He's had success with 2 strikes. Trying to meet this. Look at how flat.
On 2-0, Smith pokes one to right, hangs up there for McCarthy. He leads off this 7th. Grounds one to first. Freeman will hustle to the bench. As he knocks one into the right. Pretty darn good, but not in time, and a triple.
That gets behind the catcher. Here comes McCarthy. It's 5-2.
Moreno move over his head. Is going to stop at second with a ring. Moreno. Baltimore chop left side. Muncie's got it. And throw. Domo. Baltimore chop left side. Muncie's got it. And 3-2. Walked him. Good catch by Smith. 2 on, 2 out, and an 0. James Outman is there, and that is it. 1 gone in the 8th.
New players that they've signed.
Martinez down on strikes. 2
Being
away.
a teammate. Helping.
Peralta with 2 has room, and that's the inning. We go to the sends James Outman in the run. It carries over his head off the.
Apparently he was hunting this.
Overthrown. Pitch. Did he go? He did. Bickford got him to bite on a 2. Got him. That one bearing in the nut too. Will Smith and Phil Bickford digs.
3 in a row.
Sticks with the hard stuff and strikes out Taylor. Dona sought out to find this win. And Thompson takes the walk. Oh boy. Wild pitch, both run.
Are challenging the call of foul ball.
Oh. Yeah.
That's going to load the bases for Freddie Freeman. Yeah, that's scary stuff. 2 to Freddie Freeman. Got him. Elevated cutter for out number 2. Little enough. The 1-1 to Smith. Playable for Carroll. And the Dodgers leave the bases loaded that he put up. David Peralta, and the first out of the 9th inning. Calls off Taylor. 2 gone in the 9th. Got him! Strike 3 caught on a fastball to finish the night. Evan Phillips the save.
Freddie, tonight was a 2-hit night for you, but I want to focus on that home run, your first of this season. Take us to the 7th inning. What allowed you to have the edge in that at bat?
Yeah, he threw me all sliders, so I kind of figured once we got the 2-2, I faced him last time. He threw me a 2-2 slider at home, so I figured since I got a hit off that, I was going to sit on the heater, and I got lucky and I guessed right. So I was just on the heater and put a good swing on it.
We're only 7 games into the season, but you've already been so incredibly consistent. And whenever we talk to Dave about it, he says, well, Freddie's just being Freddie. What do you, though, attribute to that consistency?
I don't know. That's my number 1 goal is obviously to play every game and have Doc not worry about me and just pencil me in, have no worries. So that's my goal every single day. I come in, try and do the little things right, play the game hard, respect the game, and hopefully at the end of the game we got to win, and I've contributed.
Well, last year you didn't get to see too much of Dustin May as he was coming back from Tommy John surgery, but this year from his first 2 outings, how impressive has he been to you?
Very impressive. I faced him before he had Tommy John. It's not a fun at bat at all. It's just electric stuff, and being able to come back last year, get some stuff under his belt, and come out here and have a normal offseason and come out here and have a great first 2 starts, that's huge. It's huge for us, and it's exciting to be able to play behind that.
I want to take us to Phil Bickford's outing. Just after that leadoff double from him, how he settled in, how big was that moment for him?
I think it's just big. I think it's big that Doc put him in the 8th inning with a 3-run lead. That's big for Phil, and for him to give up a leadoff double and then come up with huge strikeouts after that, that's just big. It's another guy we can rely on late in the game. Our bullpen's pretty good, and to add Phil Bickford into a late inning situation when he gives up a leadoff double to come back and get 3 quick outs, it's pretty huge.
All right, well, 3 more against the D-backs, but the win tonight sets a good tone for this series.
Start to the road trip, yep.
All right, Freddie, thank you so much. Well, Dustin, first, just another really strong outing from you. What was, though, the key for you this time going up against the D-backs?
We kind of took it as the same as last time, same game plan. Kind of stayed the course throughout the game. Just left a cutter kind of middle to Rojas in the 6th, and he took advantage of it.
Was there anything kind of different about that 6th inning for you, would you say?
Just the long hitting inning kind of caught up with me. I didn't really do anything in between the innings to stay warm, kind of just being boneheaded about it. It's my bad. Next time I'll be more prepared.
What's been most satisfying about these first 2 starts for you?
Not throwing balls a lot. Being more in the zone, being more competitive with a lot of stuff has been the biggest thing that I've noticed.
How much of some of those mechanical changes you worked on over the winter sort of helped with that, with the command, also with the fastball shape, stuff like that?
I think a lot. Getting back to kind of the old mechanics-wise, I feel like helped a lot, kind of smoothing everything out and getting the arm in a better spot.
Rojas got you on that cutter, but overall that pitch has been really effective for you this year. How pleased are you with that pitch, and how big of a weapon can that kind of be for you?
I mean, it's always been a big weapon since I started throwing it. Yeah, I mean, I just spun it middle instead of getting it over in. If I get it over in, it's a ground out or a miss, so I just got to be more over with it.
How important just is the starting pitching as a group this opening week been, and how effective you guys are, have been as a group and pitching deep in games?
Yeah, I mean, we have a really good staff. I mean, we have a lot of good guys. I mean, we're waiting to get Tony back, but I mean, Grove has stepped in and filled that spot. So I mean, I feel like we're in a very good spot.
We talk about expectations with you so much. Do you feel like that's kind of been something you're chasing or motivated by?
I really don't care what people think. I'm going to go out and do what I'm going to do, and I mean, it's going to be good or it's going to be bad. I mean, it has nothing to do with what people think about me, so I'm just going to do what I can.
These first 2 starts are what you expect from yourself?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm going to go out and I'm going to give it 100%, and I mean, I've executed quite a few times in the last couple of outings, so I just need to keep going.
Dave, just first with Dustin May, another really strong outing from him. What was kind of the key to his success tonight?
Dustin was really good. Came out just really chucking it, throwing it well. I mean, there was some triple digits. I thought the command was really good. I thought the sinker, that 2-seamer tonight early, and Christian Walker is as good as they come, and I thought he really handled him tonight. Boring that 2-seamer in on the hitters. The cutter I thought was really good early. I thought maybe in that 5th inning, 6th inning, started to lose some command. The cutter wasn't as sharp, but still managed to get out of it, and that's some growth for a young pitcher. But obviously with Dustin, with the stuff, he's going to be efficient. Guys want to end the at-bat, and so for him to be able to fill the strike zone up and get through the 6th inning, what was really helpful to everybody.
Well, just quickly, just speaking of growth, I mean, with Phil Bickford, just how big was that moment for him tonight to kind of get out of that situation, and with the uptick in velocity there?
It was big. This was 3 out of 4 for Phil, and I got word in the middle of the game that Gratterall's back tightened up on him. So that was a lane for him right there, to be quite honest. But, wanted to stay away from Phil if possible, but he really stepped up. That's as good of an outing as I've seen from Phil in quite some time. So I think that's going to give him some confidence. And for me, Dustin and Phil were the 2 stars of the night.
So with Brewstars back throwing up, were you saving Evan for the 9th inning no matter what then?
Yeah, just in that situation, and we had to save Jackson for length if something happened in the 9th inning. So you had to have length for coverage. So Brewstar, it should be no problem. He should be back tomorrow, ready to go. But that was kind of the calculus.
What can you say about Phillips?
Evan, he's still working through some things. He's still good enough that he still throws strikes and got another save. I trust him, but there's some things mechanically I think he's working through to be more consistent with the throw. But he's as dependable as they come.